Welcome back, everybody, to the Cleveland Cavaliers MyNBA series here on NBA 2K21 for the PlayStation 5. Today we have games 3 and 4 of the second round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Last time we had games 1 and 2, and we ended up splitting. In Boston, we won game 1 by 10 despite 37 points from Jason Tatum and 25 from Kemba Walker. But it was a strong team effort. We had at least 5 guys score 13 points, and all in all, we clicked. Game 2, again, more of a team effort. We had 5 players in the double figures scoring at least 14 points. But it was not enough. We were not able to hold on there down the stretch. We almost took a 2-0 series lead, which would have been pretty wild, but we had a bad third quarter and were unable to win the game. The Celtics also had 5 players in the double figures, including 24 for both Kemba and Jaylen Brown. So that sets up us to the pivotal point in the series, games 3 and 4. We'll see which of us and the Celtics will take momentum going forward in this playoff series. Obviously, a team could win these 2 games, be up 3-1, and still choke. Just look at the Brooklyn Nets in round 1. But if one of these teams can win both games today, that'd be pretty big. So let's get right into it. Game 3 action. Same starters as game 2 for both teams. Obviously, the regular guys for the Cavs. For the Celtics, it'll be Kemba, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Aleksej Pokusevski, and Derek Favors. Nice little move there by Walker with the Euro step inside for the layup. 6-4 now. Here's Jason Tatum. Gets the screen. Getting mean. Jason Tatum with the layup. Now tied at 6. Now make it 8-6. Boston on top. As here's Kemba Walker. He gets Shepherd to go down flying. Makes the 3. Celtics now getting on a little bit of a run. We'll see if the Cavs can try to get into a groove on offense. As Shepherd over to Colin Sexton. Pump fake for 3. It's good. Colin Sexton with an early 5 points as it's now 13-10. Shepherd guarded by Brown. Over to Sexton. He gets it to Killer Cam Reddish from beyond the arc. Reddish with his first bucket of the day. He does already have 2 assists. And this game is now tied at 13 about halfway through the quarter. As here's Aleksej Pokusevski inside for the layup. Poku put up 10 points in game 2, 8 of which came in the first quarter. As here's Jaylen Brown with a nice move from beyond the arc. It's been a slow-ish start to the series for Brown. He did score 24 in game 2, but he hasn't been overly consistent so far. As there's KPJ, Kevin Porter Jr. for 3. 18-16, Porter over to Sexton. Inside for Big Fafa. That's an and 1. Excellent ball movement by the Cavs, and Diafafatobo finishing with the layup. Udoka Azubuike, the former Kansas Jayhawk, called for the foul. 18-19, it's for Frenchman. Ha-ha. Theo Maledon for 3. 21-19. There's Porter, no good, but a copy of Adeoye is fair for the rebound and a putback. Obviously, Adeoye has struggled offensively throughout the playoffs. It's good to see him getting a bucket there. Tied at 21, nearing the end of the quarter. Jaylen Brown floats up a tough shot, and it goes in. 23-21 now, Boston on top. Will they stay on top? Not for long, most likely, as Sexton gets it to Mamadou Adebayo for 3. 23-24, Cavs up. Sexton trying to get a last-second shot before the end of the first quarter, and it will rim out. No good. Cavs up by 1. It's been a tight start. Both teams back and forth up to this point here in Game 3. Early in the second quarter, Boston up 27-26. Shepherd heaves up a tough shot as the shot clock winds down, and it goes. Nice 3 throw. Davius Shepherd, he now has 7. 27-29, easy move for Kemba Walker. He gets a tough layup to go down. 31-33, Jason Tatum caught a body and 1. It seems like Cedric Garrett gets dunked on quite a bit throughout this MyNBA series. 34-33, Kumbaya, Kemba misses the 3. Azubuike, however, is there for the putback. 36-33 now. Here's Odavius Shepherd with a nice move on Maledon. Inside for the slam. Postering Azubuike. 36-35 now. Cleveland on the fast break trying to take the lead. And that's just what they'll do. A nice slam for Cedric Garrett. 36-37. Azubuike in the hands of Jason Tatum. Tatum with a nice little move. Fadeaway three will fall. And this has been a back and forth second quarter. Neither team is really budging on this lead. 39-37. The Cavs now likely going to be on top. Shepard with the and one. Derek Favors called for the foul. And the Cavs are now up by one. 39-40. There's Walker for three. And now the Celtics are back on top. As you can tell, this has been a common theme throughout this game. Shepard inside with the poster over Jason Tatum. What a slam. Tying this game up at 42 with just over 3 to go in the first half. Jason Tatum going to re-give Boston the lead. Tatum's been very impressive offensively so far today for the Celtics as he gets a nice move there and will draw the foul and one for Tatum. Garrett called for the foul. He is jogging in place, does not like the call. And now the Celtics up by 7, easily the biggest lead of the day so far, as here's Kevin Porter Jr. for 3. Big bucket for the Cavs, cutting the lead down to 4, nearing the end of the first half. Tatum again with another tough slam over Nasir Little. And Jason Tatum has just been incredible today. Doug McDermott with the slam. It's now 56-40. And then on the inbound, Tatum intercepts it. Drives past Sexton. Flying inside for the slam. What a dunk for Jason Tatum. And the Cavs are starting to get sloppy. 58-62. And one now for Tatum. Reddish is called for the foul. And the Celtics all of a sudden now lead by 9. 61-52. Here's Mamadou at the buzzer. And it will go down. Actually, not at the buzzer. There's still 0.2 seconds left in the half. But that'll do it. 61-55. A very close first half of basketball. Jason Tatum already has 29 points. And he is red hot so far in this game. On to the third quarter. We'll see if Tatum can continue his magic. Driving past Garrett inside for the slam. Jason Tatum now is 31. I don't think anybody can stop him right now. Cavs on the other end. Here's Colin Sexton for 3. Quiet second quarter for Sexton, but he's starting to get back into his first quarter ways. Kemba Walker loses it. It's stolen away by Reddish. Over to Garrett. Gets it to Colin Sexton for 3. And this game is tied. Quick start to the third quarter for the Cavs. 69-66 now. Boston on top. They have a nice amount of points, but unfortunately the 69 will not stay on the scoreboard as Jaden McDaniels gets the slam. 73-70. Williams now. Tough shot, no good. Grabs his own rebound. Over to Jaylen Brown. Gets the screen. Getting mean. Jaylen Brown for 2 off the dunk. 75-70. Cavs quickly on the other end. Get a dunk of their own as it's Nasir Little with the slam. 75-72. Here's Little again with the drive, the finish, and the foul. The former Cavalier Udoka Azubuike is called for the foul. This game is now tied up, 77 apiece. Cleveland trying to get their first lead of the second half as Mamadou makes it from mid-range, now tied at 79. Colin Sexton for 3, no good. And that'll do it for quarter number 3. We've got ourselves a tight one. Celtics 79, Cleveland 79. But I will say the Cavs have a little bit of momentum. They definitely played better throughout the third quarter. What a move to open up the fourth by Odavius Shepard with a nice dribble inside for the slam. 79-81. Derek Favors loses it. Reddish with the steal on the other end. Nobody in front of him. Off the glass. Cam Reddish. What a slam. We got to look at this baby again. What a dunk for killer Cam Reddish. Cleveland now leads by 4. The Cavs are definitely feeling themselves, starting the fourth quarter off with a pair of nice dunks. There's a Kemba Walker 3 to get the Celtics back in it. 82-85. Walker inside. Tough layup over Diafafafobo. And it will fall. 84-87. Cavaliers on top. As here's Kemba Walker again denied. Odavius Shepard sent that one to the moon. What a block. 86-87. Celtics would score after the block as Reddish is denied. Alexei Pokusevski with the denial as he stuffs that one up like Thanksgiving turkey. Jaylen Brown inside for the layup. Celtics now lead 90-89. Here's Pokusevski. No good. Tipped and rebounded by the veteran Derek Favors for the layup. 92-89. Here comes O'Davious Shepherd. Pump fake. Over to Cedric Garrett for the tie. It's good. Cedric Garrett with his first bucket of the second half, but it's a big one. 94-92. Boston up with 2 minutes to go. Here's Colin Sexton for the lead. It is good. This has been such a back-and-forth game from the start. It's only right that we have a thrilling ending. Celtics immediately back on top with a Jaylen Brown slam. 96-95. Here's Shepherd inside for the lead. It is good. And now it's 96-97. Cavaliers on top. Can the Celtics immediately regain the lead? Right back. Tatum off the screen with the slam. Jason Tatum has not been stopped inside. 199. Here's Garrett. He could have tried to drive inside. Instead, he gets it to Shepherd, who is called for the charging foul. A costly play for the Cavs and the Celtics. Now the major opportunity with the lead in the ball. And they will capitalize. Jason Tatum is just too much. He drives inside for the layup. 102-99. 46 seconds to go. Shepherd to Kevin Porter Jr. for three. A big miss. And the Celtics now have themselves a prime opportunity. Cavs are not going to elect a foul. Pokusevski with it. Gets it to Walker. His shot is tipped by Shepherd. And the Cavs have it with under 10 seconds to go. Looks like they're going to go for the tie. Porter holding on to it for three. And the tie. Kevin Porter Jr. will get it. And we are headed to overtime. Kevin Porter Jr. with a gigantic three at the end of regulation. And this game will need another 4 minutes to determine a winner. What an ending. Ice in the veins of Kevin Porter Jr. So let's go early in overtime. Celtics up by one. A huge play for Kemba Walker. He gets the layup and the foul. Sexton called for the foul, so even though the Cavs got the last second bucket, it's the Celtics starting overtime hot. Tatum drills the three. The Celtics are up 110-105. Here's Sexton inside for Garrett. Tough shot, and it will go in despite the contest from Tatum. 112-107 now. Still 2 minutes to go. That's plenty of time. As here's Reddish for three. It's good. And the Cavs cut the lead down to 2. This is still anybody's game. Now only around a minute and a half to go. Nobody defends the paint. And Jason Tatum gets the slam. That's very bad defense by the Cavs. 114-110. Colin Sexton from beyond the arc. A huge shot for Cleveland. And it's now a one-score game. 116-113. Under 30 seconds to go. Another slam for Tatum. Cleveland needs a quick bucket. They get just that off of a Cam Reddish layup. And it's now 118-115. Jaylen Brown at the line. Cleveland obviously playing the foul game as Brown would make both. Boston leads by 5. Cavs going to try to go for a quick three. It's Sexton. Tough shot. No good. Garrett tries to get the putback. He misses. And the Cavs' chances of winning this game are really not looking good. Kemba Walker would go 2 for 2 from the line. The depth players are in as Isaiah Thomas heaves up a tough three, and it goes in. Not to be confused with the former Celtic Isaiah Thomas, but it probably won't really matter as Trevor John is just going to dribble out the clock. He gets it to Caden Bluefield, and the Boston Celtics will win Game 3 in overtime. 122-118 is your final. A tough loss here for the Cavs. They really made it a tough fight, but Boston takes a 2-1 series lead. Again, we had 5 players in the double figures. Shepherd led the scoring with 23, 19 for both Sexton and Porter. Obviously, Porter had the game-tying 3 at the end of regulation. Reddish with 17, Garrett with 14. But Jason Tatum was unbelievable. He had 48 points, 32 for Kemba, 19 for Jaylen Brown. The big 3 combined for 99 points. Kemba and Tatum combined for 80 points. And unfortunately, it was not enough. So that sets us up into a pivotal Game 4. Obviously, we came back down 3-1 in the series against the Nets, but it's going to be hard to come back down 3-1 2 series in a row. So the Cavs know they're feeling the pressure and that this is a must-win game. Jaden McDaniels will be starting today instead of Alexei Pokusevski for Boston. Cleveland's lineups will, again, remain the same. Cavs rocking their city jerseys today. I suppose that's pretty cool. Let's get this one underway. Cleveland starting off quickly on offense. They're going to try to set the tone early. Quick three ball for Cedric Garrett. And it's now 3-2. Celtics on the break. Jason Tatum gets the screen from Tatum inside for the dunk. What a play by Jaylen Brown, and it's now 4-3. Cleveland trying to get back on top. Here's Garrett again for three. No good. Diafafatobo there for the rebound and the putback. Nice play by Big Fafa. 6-5. Jason Tatum with it. He's going to step back. Tough shot. No good. Favors there for the rebound. Heaves it up and it's an and one. Smart play by Derek Favors. He knew he was getting fouled, so he figured he'd just hope he got lucky, and sure enough, he did. 8-5 now. Cavs are going to tie it off of a Cam Reddish 3. Now 10-8. As there's Jaden McDaniels. No good. Gets the rebound to Brown. To Kemba. Back to McDaniels. His shot no good again. Cleveland for rebound, but they will not keep it. As Derek Favors steals it away from Garrett. He gets the slam. 12 apiece now. Jason Tatum, he will not drive in for the slam like he did in all of Game 3. Instead, he'll go for the short mid-ranger. Celtics now lead by 1 in what has been a very defensive-favored first quarter. Colin Sexton from the top of the key will drill the 3. And Cleveland is starting to build a little bit of momentum up on offense. Here's Pokusevski from beyond the arc, cutting the Cavalier lead down to 1. As it's now 17-18. Sexton with a step back on Maladon. Colin Sexton with back-to-back threes. He's starting to heat up. 23-18. Cavs up. Here's Kevin Porter Jr. with it. He's going to get it to Sexton at the buzzer. And it will bounce off the rim. No good. But a solid start from Cavs. They lead at 23-18. The defense looking very impressive up to this point. On to the second quarter. Celtics starting with the basketball. Jason Tatum did not have a dunk in the first quarter, but he immediately starts the second with a reverse over Garrett. 20-23. Here's Big Fafa. This is a size mismatch. They got Grant Williams in at center. And Diafafatobo, who stands at 7'1", is going to use that size to his advantage. 25-20. Nobody guards Jason Tatum. That is a mistake. He will make the wide open 3. 25-23. Garrett misses the mid-range, but Big Fafa there for another putback. Diafafatobo only had 6 points in Game 3. He already has 6 here in Game 4. 23-27. Tatum again. This time he airballs it. I suppose that's funny. Good defense by Cedric Garrett. Cleveland now up by 8. 23-31. Tatum on the drive. What a slam. Jason Tatum clearly the featured option on offense here in Games 3 and 4. Tatum again with another nice move. He gets another short shot to fall. And Boston will cut the lead down to 4. 27-31. Cavs off the timeout. Here's Shepherd inside for the two-handed slam. And it's now, again, a 2-score game. Tatum, I don't even know what that was. I guess he was trying to flop or act out the foul. Refs aren't buying it. Big Fafa to Adioye, to Sexton, over to Mamadou in the corner. He drills the 3. Great passing on that possession by the Cavs. It's now 31-38. Look at Sexton. Inside with its off slam. He now has 11 points here in the first half. He's been very impressive on offense. Speaking of impressive offense, Cavs up by 9. Big Fafa for 3. It's good. 11-5 here in the first half for Diafafatobo. He's playing really well right now. Sexton now in the corner, and the Cavs bring the lead up to 15 just like that. Walker is blocked by Diafafatobo. The Celtics do get it back, however. Jaylen Brown inside. Nice layup. And it's now a 13-point game. Sexton with it. He's going to pump fake. Tries to drive inside. The fadeaway no good, but it's Adioye. There for the rebound and the putback. A copy of Adioye with 5 boards off the bench. 33-48 now. It's stolen away by Grant Williams, and the Celtics will likely get the last shot of the half. Jaylen Brown with it inside. Nice layup for Jaylen Brown, bringing the lead down to 13, but the Cavs will get another shot. Sexton dribbling out the clock. Cavs are going to have to get a quick one off. Sexton, fade away at the buzzer, and it will roll in. Colin Sexton with a big 3, and the Cleveland Cavaliers lead this game by 16 points going into halftime. 17 in the first half for Colin Sexton. He was extraordinary. Diafafatobo was well played very well. but the Cavs' defense is why they're winning. Their defense has been excellent. Let's start the third quarter off with a bang, shall we? Shepherd inside for the layup. Only 6 points and 1 assist in the first half for Shepherd, but everybody else for the Cavs has really been great. Here is Cedric Garrett, going to hold on for it, and he's going to take the 3, and it falls. That's Garrett's first bucket since the opening shot, and it's now 37-56. Sexton with it. He's going to take his time inside for the slam. Cleveland now up by nearly 20 points. This game is starting to look like a blowout. Kemba Walker over to Udoka Azubuike inside for the slam. Nice dunk by Azubuike. 45-62. Shepherd inside. He's blocked at the rim. Garrett gets it back. No good, but Diafafofo with another putback at the right place at the right time. 45-64. Walker with a nice play inside for the former Jayhawk. Udoka Azubuike for the slam. It's now only a 17-point game, but Odavius Shepherd will drill the step-back 3, bringing the Cleveland lead up to 20. Boston will need a miraculous comeback. Their offense is just going to have to show up. Plain and simple. Shepherd blocks it away from Walker, all on his own for the slam. Defense creates offense. What a play by Odavius Shepherd. 49-69. Nice. As here is Shepherd again. Drive it inside, loses it, but gets it right back, and will drill the turnaround jumper. 18-point lead. I don't think the Celtics are going to come back. Shepherd again with a nice slam. He is 13 here in the third quarter, and the Cavs are just running up this score right now. 53-73. Shepherd, step back again. Odavius Shepherd is red hot. He cannot miss here in the third quarter. 53-76. Brown is blocked at the rim by guess who? Odavius Shepherd. Here comes the Cavs in full pursuit. Shepherd again. What a slam. I think that's the icing on the cake. 18 points in the third quarter for Odavius Shepherd. Now he's at 20 points in the quarter. Cavs going to go for a last-second shot, and it falls. Odavius Shepherd is unbelievable. 23 points in this third quarter. The Cavs now lead by 29, and we're just going to go through the fourth quarter. I mean, Cleveland's not going to choke this lead, and indeed they don't. 108-90, a big game for victory here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. I mean, utter domination really since the start of the second quarter. The Celtics offense really did not play well in this game, and Cleveland just went on a nice little run to end the first half. They dominated the third quarter, and in the fourth quarter, they didn't really have to try so hard because, well, they were up by nearly 30 goddamn points. Looking at the box score, 31 for Odavius Shepherd, 23 of which came in the third quarter. Cleveland as a team only had 32 points in the third quarter. That's how impressive he was. 24 for Sexton, 18 and 13 for Big Fafa. Only 4 players in double figures, though. The only other player with double-digit points was Reddish with 10. Tatum with 32, Brown with 21, Kemba Walker only had 9. Boston went 7 of 25 from deep. Their offense really just did not play well until the fourth quarter, and at that point, it was too little too late. Hope everybody enjoyed the episode. Keeping things tied at 2. Next episode will be games 5 and 6. Hope you guys are ready. I'm out. Peace.